Hi, in this video we want to do a quick review of the newly designed executive dashboard that is being housed now in the SISE. This was created after last year's exercise when there was a requirement to centralize all of the information collected by the SISE, live power outages nationwide, live road status traffic conditions nationwide, open closed facilities nationwide. And then crowdsourced information that would be focused specifically on the 6 items that were addressed, specifically declarations and waivers, federal motor carrier, regional declarations, road closures, facility status, and disruptions. So let me start over here. What you're looking at here, this dashboard, is the crowdsourced data. This takes data that is normally a text or an email or a phone call or a briefing, and through an app allows it to be converted into GIS shareable information. Why is that? Because we found that dozens of organizations are searching for the same Mississippi Declaration of Emergency. And rather than burdening the state EOC and everybody, ramping up work cycles, the idea is to crowdsource it, put it in a place everybody can get to it. So we're all working towards the same thing. You come here first. If you don't have it, then you can try to find it on your own. But right now we have probably 18 states helping us aggregate this, along with probably 30 different representatives across 9 sectors that all work together, including FEMA, DHS, National Government Association, NEMA. We have a lot of partners that are out there helping this do it. So this is the summary of the information by incident. You see, you scroll down here. Each incident is collected separately. Upper right corner, you'll see the storm name, so we can sort information by storm. So for the exercise, we're going to look at Ida. Then here are all the tickets that came in from the field, basically, crowdsourced through the SISE app. You can see over here is a map. If you zoom in, it'll tell you certain information, like the red outlines of the states, meaning they have declared. The mustard brown color means that is part of a federal motor carrier declaration. You can see that covers multiple states, right? Texas through Florida. Then you've got icons in here like this. So this red call out, or this yellow call out piece, if you click on that, the data will open up for that state. So there's 3 entries here. One is a new facilities report, supply chain disruption in the food sector. You can read the detail. Another one is a state declaration. If you this has been issued by the state. If you want to click on, you want to get the document, go down here and click View. You click on that, it opens a new window, and there's the actual document vetted by the SISE. And the third one reported by that state, of course, is another second federal motor carrier. Sometimes you're going to have multiple reports on the same thing, which is fine. So you can see how that works. Anyway, so the ones that are the most interesting to me are the things we don't hear about, like truck drivers that are on the road that hear about a real road closure. Okay, so this is where we want to see, okay, this one is reported this morning. The map will zoom in and then it'll give you the detail on the report. This is a test thing, but it'll basically tell us there's the red dot. If I zoom in on the red dot, it'll tell me where there's a road closure. Okay, it'll geocode the information as well, not on this one, but in the future it'll geocode where that report came in from so we can map to the specific road. Facility status reporting is another big one. This will be kind of an ad hoc piece, but it will allow stores or gas stations or wherever to report in. We will train on what this means, but you can see here that there's a status report here coming from facilities that'll show you it's a supply chain issue, distribution, operating capacity 50%, and it's a pharmaceutical, it's from the pharmaceutical sector. So we will tweak this as we go forward. And as you can see, the map adjusts as you zoom out. You can see the column numbers change and so forth. But again, this is crowdsourced data. This is not data that you would see on a GIS feed anywhere. This would normally be lost in the email inbox or through a text or through a group of people that know each other. But the idea behind this is to centralize it. if I want to submit information, I can come here and click on any one of these. I want to report a disruption, and then there's a survey designed to answer some questions, and you submit. Okay, so you've got these categories here that you can submit information. If you want to see just declarations and waivers, we've created this is all done in Esri, so we've created a map just for these declarations and waivers that are active. My internet's a little slow, but you'll see it'll pop up in just a minute. If you want to see a map just for disruptions, here's a map just for disruptions. If you want to see one for open closed facilities, this is a large national database of data partners we have where we monitor the status of a facility through a communications connection. This is interesting because it's fairly unique. It's always on, and our partners allow us to have this information through the SISE, and it'll show you red, green, yellow. You can see it's pretty extensive, and then you can zoom in on a specific area of the country, and it'll tell you what's open, what's closed in real time. So here's a fuel station. If I click on this, it loads up. That's a Chevron station, and it is open. So if you want to monitor power outages, we have a national power outage map that goes down to the county. You can actually zero in on a specific county to determine outage. I know there's been some storms here recently around the nation's capital, and I can zoom in on the map and get actual information from that as far as power outages. I won't go into detail on this one. And then road status. This is a live feed that provides information on real-time traffic. This is a premium service through Esri, complemented with State 511 information, as I understand it. But this gives me actual live transportation information. So if I go to a specific area, I can monitor this. So the idea is I can do all of this. I can submit crowdsourcing information. I can monitor all that, and then I can get specific declarations, disruptions, open closed facilities, power outage, and road status on one place within the SISE. Really, hats off to the SISE GIS team and the SISE work group. It's really been a wonderful aggregation of information, but that is just a brief overview of the new SISEnet Executive Dashboard for 2022.